Hey you guys, it's Celeste. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a highly requested one based off of the last video, which was, could I do a cute setup on a budget? You asked, and I will provide. We're going to be testing out 8 different headsets for this video. I have done extensive research. The reason I went with these 8 is because when I went to Amazon and typed in cute gaming headset, pink gaming headset, kitty gaming headset, these were the top recommended. So let's put them to the test. We have 8 to go over, so I'm going to do my top 4 and my bottom 4. Quick disclaimer, none of this was sent to me. This is all my 100% honest opinion, and I'm doing this for you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start with number 4, and that is the Onikuma kitty headset. These come with mirror-like detachable ears. They, I'm going to be completely honest, are very uncomfortable after a while because while they are soft silicone, I don't know if you can see, like, there's like these clamps that you put on, and that does actually, like, my head does start to feel that after a while. But it's not terrible. My biggest thing is how tight it is. It does feel like it is taking the pulse on the side of my neck, but besides that, these have slight swivel ear cups, which is nice. They have a dragon-like RGB on the sides. The padding on the top of the head is pretty much a joke, and when you're gaming for a while, this will actually start to hurt. So, I mean, if you wear a beanie or something like that, that's not going to be an issue. This has an insert and like an insert-y type mic. I don't really know the name for that, but it slides in and out, which is great because if you want to use it, it's there, and if you don't, just slide it back in. I would rate the microphone on this a solid 3 out of 5. It is super quiet. I had to go into my sound settings and manually raise it up, which isn't that big of a deal, but it was very, very quiet. My biggest issue is the dead air sound with the microphone. There's like kind of a static when speaking and non-speaking versus it just being silent. The sound overall, I would rate a 4 out of 5. It's pretty dang good for a gaming headset. And comfort, I'm gonna rate a solid 3 out of 5 just because, like I said, the top is super uncomfortable, especially when you do add the really cute kitty ears. I'm going to insert me talking more about the specs using the actual microphone from this headset so you can hear the actual quality of it.
This is an audio test for the Onikuma Pink Gaming headset. This has 50mm drivers for surround sound. This says that it has a noise canceling microphone, but I know that that's not true because you can hear me snapping. You can pretty much hear a lot of stuff. There's also that kind of like white static like background with this microphone as well.
These don't technically have a name. They're just called the Pink Gaming headset, but I call them the honeycomb game set due to the honeycomb like design on the side. I rank these number 3 out of 4. These are very comfortable. I was super impressed with this, especially because of price paid. It's very lightweight, and what I do really like is the headband right here. You never feel this harsh metal. It's very comfortable. I wore this for about 3 hours of gaming, and the only time I started feeling a little bit of pain was in my ears, and that is when I was wearing my blue light glasses. This just has a mic that is flexible, and you can pretty much put it in any position and it'll hold. A lot of microphones I've noticed don't actually hold because you could like bend it and it just immediately reverts back to its original state. The microphone out of this is a solid 5 out of 5. This was hands down the best microphone. This sounded pro, absolutely pro when talking to my friends. Sound is going to be a 3.5 out of 5 just because while it's good, it's not the best. It's good enough for gameplay, it's okay for music, and the comfort is a 5 out of 5.
So these don't actually have a name. They're just called gaming headset, but they're by the Amazon brand ZU Lang. I call these the honeycomb headset, so that's just me. But these have a 7.1 surround sound, 50mm drivers, and these also have a active noise reduction microphone. So far, this is the best like noise reduction microphone out of all these headsets that I've tried personally.
Number 2 is going to be these really cute pink bunny headset. Now, I've been seeing these for months. AliExpress, they were like $120. But this is the first time I have ever seen anything like this when it comes to a headset, like headband, because I was really worried that, like, because this is metal, right? This bunny ear, it might be plush, but it's metal. So when I saw these, I was like, what? This actually applies pressure to the perfect points of your heads. I do, however, wish that the ears would be able to bend, but it's just plastic on the inside. I mean, if you're crafty, you would be able to just slit a little hole, put some wire in it so you could bend it. That was pretty much my only issue about the cosmetics. The microphone, because it is so short, it is always constantly resting up against your mouth pretty much, and it's very harsh. You will 100% need a pop filter for this. And you know how I was talking about how the microphones don't hold and just immediately revert back to the shape? The sound is a 4 out of 5. It is so close to a 5 out of 5. I don't know if it's because of the square shape, if it's because of the drivers, or if it's because of the cushion, but it does kind of leave your ears with the, you know that sound when you hold a seashell up to your ear and you hear the ocean kind of a thing? It does kind of have that. You have to press these really hard against your head to get like that perfect sound. So if it was just a little bit tighter against the ears, the sound would be immaculate. It was so close to being a 5 out of 5 for sound. As far as comfort, this gets a 5 out of 5. This was hands down the most comfortable headset that I tested from the different brands.
This is an audio test for the Pink Bunny gaming headset. This has 7.1 surround sound, 50mm drivers, and it says that it has a noise canceling mic, but I know that that is not true. This is actually a very harsh mic because it is so short and it stays in place, so there's no way to move it away from you.
And my number one pick is the Hectate Pink gaming headset. Now, I know this doesn't look super impressive, but just wait. This does come with detachable kitty ears, which are cute. They're attached by 3M tape. I personally didn't put them on, but I do like that they're actually the 3M tape, because then you don't have to worry about the clamps rubbing up against your head, which has been a huge issue with all the other headsets that I have tested. The microphone is in fact detachable, which is really cool, and it came with a pop filter. The pop filter did make the world of a difference. It was already pretty good without the pop filter, but the fact that they included a pop filter, and not just any color, a pink pop filter, was amazing. I've never had a brand include pop filters before with their microphone. The microphone quality, I give a 4.5 out of 5. This is so unbelievably close to my Razer Kraken. I did so many tests with my friends and they could just barely tell the difference. They did end up saying that the Kraken was ever so slightly better, even when I didn't tell them which headset I was using. But the fact that this Joe Schmo of a brand that nobody is talking about has that close of a microphone to the big name brand is very impressive. The sound is a 3.5 to a 4 out of 5. It's good. It's just very quiet. You have to have all your settings on your PC very high to be able to hear this at its greatest potential. Comfort is a 4 out of 5. After a few hours, my head did start to hurt because the padding could be better. That's like another thing. Most brands like really skimp out on the top padding, which is very, very, very important for long-term gaming. I wore these for a solid 6 hours and my head hurt a little bit. Overall, the reason why this is my number one favorite versus the Bunny headset is because of the microphone. The fact that it is so close to the Razer Kraken. Wow.
This is a audio test for the Hectate G2 Pink cat ear gaming headset. This says that it is equipped with 50mm drivers and 7.1 surround sound, and the microphone is detachable.
And now these are going to be my lower 4 of the 8. Now, the next one, it's not bad, it just wasn't good enough to be in the top 4, unfortunately, but this is number 5, and this is the Jazz Pink gaming headset. So it has a retractable microphone, which is nice, but it is super short. But I will say this, This was also pretty close to the Razer microphone. The comfort is just okay. It's very cheap feeling, and the headphones don't have too much of cushion, and the top cushion is little to non-existent. But the sound is pretty good, and the microphone is pretty good as well. The microphone I'm going to rate a 3 out of 5. The comfort is a 2 out of 5, and the sound is a 3 out of 5.
This is an audio test of the Cooler Ajaz Pink gaming headset. This has 7.1 surround stereo sound, 50mm drivers, and it only requires one USB to plug in and go.
These I really wanted to include in the top 4, but they just barely made it out of it. This is the Piozar Kitty headset. Now normally I am not a fan of the way that the headband with the metal frame looks with the kitty ears. However, this one wasn't that bad, because a lot of times it's like the headband's like all the way down here, and it's just like that really awkward like space in between, which I don't find aesthetically pleasing. However, this one actually did it right, and it's super comfortable. The microphone is a 3.5 out of 5. The sound is 4 out of 5, and the comfort is 5 out of 5. This is a very comfortable headset. I do wish, however, that the microphone did actually like do something. Really holds no shape whatsoever. So when it comes to microphones like this, you will always want a pop filter just so that it takes away that harshness. And for those of you who don't necessarily want pink, this also comes in like an aqua kind of mint green color.
This is an audio test for the Diamond Series gaming headset. This has 50mm drivers, 7.1 surround sound, and it says that it has a noise canceling mic, but that's not true. As you can hear, I'm snapping. Also a slight static when I talk.
Next is the Angel Edition pink and white headset. I didn't like this headset at all. I did not find it comfortable. The microphone did not work for me no matter what I did, and upon doing some more investigation, I saw that a lot of people said either the microphone never worked or it worked for a couple of weeks and then it died out. Sound is a 2.5 out of 5. While it does pick up decent sound, it's super muffled. Really more of a music headset than a gaming headset. It can balance Discord and it can balance your gameplay, but it's just everything sounds muffled and the quality shoots down. But for music, these are really good. Comfort, these are a 3 out of 5. They're not the most comfortable, but they're also not the most uncomfortable. But after about an hour or 2 at most of gaming, my head did seriously start to hurt. And here it is, the absolute worst of the bunch. The Bluetooth pink gaming headset is a solid 0 out of 5. It sounds like I'm in the middle of a tornado. My friends could barely understand me. I'm gonna have to just warn you guys when I insert the sound clip. It's an audio warning. It's gonna be bad. Good for music, I will say that. If you were just looking for a music headset for your phone or even your computer, you don't want wires, this is great. But if you need it for Discord, if you need it for gaming, this is not it. It cannot balance Discord and gameplay. People sound awful on this. This is 100% music only, but it is advertised as a gaming headset. And a lot of times during switching sounds and songs starting, there was a really high pitch in the left ear. Comfort is a 2 out of 5. These squeeze my head so tightly it feels like it's taking my pulse. So this is your warning. We are about to insert the sound test for this. Just be careful.
This is a sound test for the pink wireless Bluetooth headset. This says that this has a 9D stereo sound. It has Bluetooth 5.0. It also says that it has noise reduction.
Whew. And there you have it, guys. We just went through eight pink, cute gaming headsets. These are just my opinions. It's okay if you don't agree with them, but I really hope that this helped you guys. And if it did help you guys, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know if I'm doing anything to help you guys out, or if this is just a waste of time and I should stop. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.